In the shadows of the towering skyscrapers and amidst the hustle and bustle of the Big Apple lies a tangled web of power and crime. Ever wondered how New York City, the city that never sleeps, became a breeding ground for some of the most notorious gangs in history? Dive back into the mid-19th century. The Five Points, a notorious slum in Manhattan, became the birthplace of New York's first major gang, the 40 Thieves. A group of immigrants banded together, creating an intricate network of crime and corruption that thrived in the poverty-stricken area. As the years rolled on, the city saw a shift in the gang landscape. The Civil War era introduced a new player to the game, the Dead Rabbits. Fueled by political tensions and economic disparities, these gangs utilized their influence to control the city's politics, often resorting to violence to achieve their ends. The dawn of the 20th century ushered in a new era of organized crime. The Italian Mafia, a name that still sends shivers down the spine, began their reign. With figures like Al Capone and Lucky Luciano at the helm, these syndicates controlled everything from gambling and prostitution to labor unions and bootlegging during Prohibition. Yet the Mafia wasn't the only force to be reckoned with. The city also saw the rise of Jewish and Irish mobsters, each carving out their own niche in the underworld. Gangs became more than just a group of thugs. They were structured, organized, and deadly efficient. Fast forward to the late 20th century, the emergence of street gangs like the Crips, Bloods, and Latin Kings began to reshape the city's criminal landscape once again. These gangs, often formed in impoverished neighborhoods, became symbols of resistance, rebellion, and in some cases, community protection. In the 21st century, the evolution of gangs in New York has taken yet another turn. Cybercrime rings and white-collar criminal syndicates have begun to dominate, proving that crime in the city is not just confined to the streets. From the 40 Thieves of the mid-19th century to the cyber gangs of the modern day, New York's history is intertwined with the evolution of its criminal underworld. The city has seen the rise and fall of notorious gangs, each leaving their indelible mark on the city's history and culture. To summarize, New York City's gang history can be segmented into distinct eras. The birth of gangs in the Five Points, the political influence of Civil War-era gangs, the reign of the Mafia and other organized crime syndicates, the emergence of street gangs, and the rise of cybercrime. Each era has shaped and reshaped the city's criminal landscape, providing a fascinating, albeit dark, glimpse into the city's past. New York City, a city of dreams and opportunities, but also a city with a dark underbelly that has evolved with each passing era. An intricate dance of power, crime, and survival that continues to this day. So remember, behind the glitz and glamour of the city that never sleeps, lies a legacy of crime that has shaped the city as much as its iconic landmarks.